I'll make sure everything's okay. Okay. Test. So make sure everything's okay before I start. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay. Now if you got any comments or questions, comment on the side, and I'll try to look at it on my screen over here and kind of go from there. Okay. Hi, welcome to Wraps. My name is Randy Miller, and what you've seen right here is a full-service mini fridge wrap. So what a customer wanted is a Han Solo Carbonite fridge wrap, mini fridge wrap. And so what he wanted was this is a Frigidaire 3.3 cubic from Best Buy, and we bought it. And so I just kind of have to need to know what you guys want for a refrigerator, and then we can kind of mold around what you want. If you see anything on the website, the rmwraps.com website, and you say, hey, I want the Han Solo or the whatever fridge wrap you want on there, then we fine tune it, make a buy button for you on the website. We'll send you the link, and then you can order it, and then it's full service. So all right, and on this one, I'm just kind of making a video showing you what the process is, and also how to install it and everything. So kind of let's just get started. And also what I like to do is on the very end, I use the Bonjoro app, and I say, hey, so-and-so, it's all done. Tell me what you think, and they're happy with it. And then we box it up, and we're going to use foam board. We've been using foam board for about a month or so now on all the little mini fridges shipments. It's a really sturdy foam board, and it's a lot less chance of getting damaged. And it costs a little bit more, but it's totally worth it because the shipping companies are just kind of damaging the products on that. So we're trying to reduce the products getting damaged. All right, so now I'm showing this because you can actually order the vinyl itself. And if you already have a fridge, or if you're going to order a mini fridge, you just kind of go for the website, order the vinyl, and then go from here. So what I recommend doing is let's do the sides first. So what I do is I clean it real good with rubbing alcohol and water. I can't talk right now, and then just kind of get it all prepped out and everything. This is one piece. I like to have it one piece because it looks great. So when you do the measurements, if you're ordering just the wrap itself, do the depth, not including the door, but the depth, how deep it is, how high it is, and how wide it is on the sides. Also, when you're doing the measurements for the door, right where this lip is right here, here down to here, and then side to side. Don't include the sides because I always add 2 inches on the side. So side to side. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the door off real quick. And if you're looking for a full service, like again, let me know what kind of mini fridge you want. You can go to Best Buy, Home Depot, Lowe's, or even Amazon, Walmart, anything. Just let me know what kind of mini fridge you want. And then I will make a buy button, a custom buy button for you on the website, and show you exactly what you're going to get and how much it costs and everything. So there we go. Put this guy right here. Get rid of the plastic. Okay, so the squeegees, well, the tools I'm going to be using is this is a architectural finish squeegee. This is what you see on the rmwraps.com website at the very bottom. This is what I use in all my almost all my wrapping jobs. And so it's just it's a great little tool that we came up with and designed. So now I'm going to get a little closer, have you guys get a little closer. Okay. Let me zoom down and over. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but see these little dots right there? That indicates the corners of the unit. So when you get received the vinyl, I'm going to cut the backing just like right here. Try to get that right there. See where the backing is? So we cut about 1 inch. What I call that as a tacking on strip. So what I normally do is I use my thumb and I feel where it pinches, where the black spot pinches the corner, and then I pinch the corner over here, and I just fine tune it a little bit. I like to get precise. And I just kind of hold it down on one side, and I grab one hand. Hopefully you can see this. Yeah, you can. And I just hold it. Okay, now it's called tacking on. So I can move it around, move it up and down. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Let me zoom out a little bit more. So when I go right here, I make sure it's looped all the way down top. And make sure it's looped inside, loop in the back. Same thing on this side. That's the reason why I got those installing marks, because it's perfectly lined up. Yeah, looks great. Okay, so let me zoom up a little bit. Sorry about the mess. I had to go in the, I usually do it in the front, the camera, the video in the front, but we've been so blessed. We've been so busy. Those guys are going crazy up front, and they're moving all around. It's loud, and so I'm kind of came in the back just to get a little quiet. So you're going to use your squeegee. So you're going to, when you order a just a wrap from me, you're going to, not this squeegee, but you're going to get a different kind of squeegee and a knife. But you do the same kind of ply. You look for the arrows right here, and the same kind of thing will apply to the arrow. And you just follow the arrows. I'm trying to get out of the way for you guys so you can actually see how I do these. And this is a great material, so if you mess up a little bit, you can just pull it off and put it back on. Sometimes people get nervous about getting stuck and everything, or one-time stick, and then you're messed up. It's not. And on this vinyl, has an air release channels inside, so the air bubbles get released much easier than the top part. So on this corner right here, I just like to use my thumb, and it kind of gets it in there. So this is like again on my squeegees. If you follow the arrows, I'm going to show you. Let's get a little bit better view. Okay, and this is the same kind of concept. So you kind of follow the arrows, because you're supposed to have the squeegee is supposed to be 30-degree angle cut, or 30-degree angle. So it grabs the air bubbles and forces it down this way. And if you follow the arrows this way, see how the arrow's going this way, 30 degrees, 30 degrees. Same thing. So you get in the habit of doing this. You get a lot less air bubbles, and it goes on nicely. Okay. Let's zoom out again. And I will edit this once I get done, so it's not so choppy. I know it's bad, but like I said, I like to keep it real. And so we do a lot of commercial mini fridges, refrigerators, wraps. And you just have to let me know what you want for the units. We do them, and then we ship it out to anyone that you want, or ship it to your house, or your office, or whatever. Okay. So as a professional installer, I even look at the arrows, and just less focusing on the subject, but focusing more on the arrows. Okay, now I'm going to use my knife. I'm going to get right in the corner right here and just go straight out. Okay, I use my thumb. I mean, it's not. Oops. Let me get let's get the sides done. So I'm going to do the door next, so stay tuned. Alright. So So I just use my thumb on the front part right here. And I kind of work my way in. And then I use my fingernail around the creases. Let's do this side next. And this is on a air release vinyl. We use 3M products. And so it lasts a long time. I actually had a mini fridge. It was like, I want to say 6 years old. And I wanted to update the look. So I decided just to remove it. And it left a little residue. But we just use rubbing alcohol and water. And sometimes we use like a little bit of goof off. If it really needs to. But rubbing alcohol and water usually cures it. Knocks it down, it gets rid. And then I just put a new wrap on top of it. That can be applied to any kind of refrigerator, mini fridge wrap, even door wraps that we have on our website. All right. Oops, someone said something. Oh, thank you. Someone says nice. One of these days we're going to be working on it pretty soon. Is I'm going to get my own little studio. Look much better than the ugly backgrounds. But I'm always go. Just get it done. And we'll deal with it later. So if you want to check out more of unique designs on my rmwraps.com website, you can. We do a lot of custom ones. Unfortunately, we don't do anything that's copyrighted. We have to ask the company if we can print it out. And they say no, then we can't do it. We don't focus on any sports or sports logos. The cost of trademarking on that is way too high. And we're focusing on the unique stuff. So right now I'm just kind of poking the top, if I can see it, there, where the screws go in. And then we're going to wrap the door. Then I'll show you how to wrap the door, because all the little mini fridges, especially the new mini fridges, they have kind of a curve to it. So it's just a little different technique to do. Also, I'm going to show you how to cut around where the handles part is. And I'll find that guy later. So if there's any emblems or anything on the fridge or refrigerator, you can use a heat gun to it, and the glue softens up and it just pops right off. So that's a little technique right there. Okay, make sure it's all lined up. Oh, I'll find that screw later. Oh, there's right there. Right. I'm losing it. I can't find anything. They're using the power drill up front, so I usually we have 2 or 3 of them, but I have left one at the house, and so let's go do it by hand. Okay, top on. Now we're going to do this right part right here, and so I'm going to show you on all the mini fridges we cover. This is the front part. We usually cut the backing right down the middle, and I'll show you why. So basically, you pinch it, go down for 5 inches, roughly around there. Okay, and then look for the little dots. You just tack it on. Make sure it's nice and level. Make sure it covers everything. And then when you're happy with it, you grab the back strip, pull it off, and you just kind of walk your way down, just like that. So now is where you can double check everything. Make sure it's all lined up, make sure it goes all the way around the door. So I want to make sure it's all nice and level. Okay, it's good. So now, what I normally do is I pull the backing off and just kind of leave it hanging just enough it doesn't touch and everything. Again, follow the arrows and you will be fine. That's one of the reasons why I design or put the arrows on these squeegees, so you can actually just pay attention to the arrows. What I'll do is I'll put a link on down below of this surface right here, but also the wrap and also the squeegees or the tools that I have on the armwraps.com website. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to use this back end right here, and I'm just going to shove it up there as far as I can, and just get it as close as you can. Now on the corners, right when it starts curving, I'm going to pull this vinyl up and out, so I'm not cutting into the plastic. So I'm just going to go right here, pull it out, and so I'm just going to gently keep on moving all the way around until it's kind of lays into place. That's where I'm kind of, so I do usually a couple cuts will work. Again, if there's any air bubbles in it, you can lift the vinyl up, pull it back down. I'm using my thumb, just kind of, I can actually see and feel any creases or anything like that. Okay, so same thing down below, again right here, pull it up a little bit, just enough to release the vinyl pressure, so it's a little easier to install. See, I can kind of feel where the creases are at better than seeing it. Okay. And if you, like I said, if you don't feel comfortable wrapping it, we will do the service for you. Not a big deal. That's what we're here for. There we go. All right, let me get a little closer shot of that. kind of show you what it looks like. Okay. So I just like to use my fingernail. It's a little stronger, or a little sharper, I guess if you call it. And just kind of take your time. I'm going to show you how to cut where the, there you go, see? Looks nice. Where the sides are at, and then you can tuck the rest of the vinyl underneath the seal, so it's a nice, tight fit. Okay, let's go back up a little bit. So, as you see, this is actually tacking on here, and I'm going to take my knife and actually, I need a different knife, it's a little sharper. I'm going to put my blade on the body itself and just go straight down. This is actually a perfect length, so you're not cutting into the seal. So let's, oops, let me get this side over here real quick. I'll show you how to open the door, pull the seal up a little bit. Okay, let's move the camera over here. Okay, so see how it perfectly almost fits there? Go like this. And then you kind of pull the seal up just a little bit, and it tucks it in probably half inch, or 1/8 inch in, and that's a perfect amount. Then it's a nice tight seal. It looks like it meant to be there. Ta-da. Let's do it on this side now. Same thing. Put it right behind the seal. Voila. Now we're golden. Let me get back to its original state. Okay, if you've got any comments or questions, comment now. Yeah, if I put the Star Wars music, I'll probably get flagged. YouTube's getting pretty anal on that. Anything musical. Oops. All right, so again, if you go to armwraps.com website, if you just want the wrap, just go to Mini Fridge. Usually it's on top of the website. Go to Mini Fridge Wraps and go to Movies. You go there. If you want the full service, there's a link there too. I'm going to put all the links down below and kind of go from there. If you want more unique stuff, more custom stuff, you can actually, if you want, you can design something, send it to me. We do have templates, especially the Refrigeration 3.3. If you go to my website, armwraps.com website, bottom of the website in stores, and go to templates, you will see this template right here. So if you want something like this, and for this mini fridge, exactly, template's there, download it. Design whatever you want to design, shoot to me, and then I'll make a buy button for you guys. Okay, thank you for watching and everything. I really appreciate it, especially times like these. And we are, again, blessed that we're busy. And stay tuned. I got maybe a couple hours. I'm doing my own kitchen wraps. And I'm going to do part 2. And I'm just going to do the cabinets, bodies, but also the doors and everything. It's just the plain colors. But you can, I'm showing people that you can wrap a lot of things in your house, but also office and whatever you want to go from there. So stay tuned. Come back in a couple hours or so, and you'll see what I'm doing. All right. Thanks, and